and I'm feeling fly. It's hot with the sunny sky. We laugh out like every night. We can do what we want to. We roll with the windows down. Meet up with the boys in town. We go out around and around, young and free, no place to be. Hey, we go where we want to. Hey, it's right when it's...
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a DIY fall decor video. I am so excited about this video because I love doing DIYs and you guys seem to really enjoy them, so I figured it's fall time, it's about time to do one for fall. So since Michael's was having such a huge discount on all their things, I figured I'd pick some stuff up and make some DIYs for you all. And I really like the way that everything turned out. I think you guys are really gonna love it. I've been trying to do more like lifestyle DIY stuff on my channel. If you guys do love DIYs, then just give this one a thumbs up. And if there's any other types of videos, kind of like DIYs that you want to see, then let me know in the comments below. And I did just want to include my babies in this intro because a lot of you were asking about them in my apartment tour, like where are they? And they were at my mom's house because if they were here, they would have had toys and stuffing everywhere. This is Lily if you're new to my channel, and then this is Daisy. They're still here, don't worry, they're just chilling. They're absolutely wild, especially Lily, but I love them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get started.
Okay, so the first things we're going to make are these mason jars. They're really cute and you can actually use these any time of the year. So I'm going to take mason jars, some spray paint of my choice, Reefa I believe it's called, and also some flowers. I did include prices in this video just so you could see kind of like a roundabout of how much was spent on each project. So if you wanted to adjust some things, you could. So the first thing you want to do is get rid of the top on the mason jar, and I'm going to take this spray paint and I'll put the names of the spray paint down below. And I'm going to wrap a little grocery bag around my hand just so I don't get spray paint on my wrist. And I'm going to go ahead and put this dark kind of burgundy color and spray this on top. And then I'm going to take the orange and I'm going to spray the jar as well. I'm kind of mixing these two just to make my own shade and kind of give it a little bit more dimension. And I really like the way that they turned out. This spray paint is also matte, so it looks so gorgeous, really southern, and I really like it a lot. And the colors are perfect for fall. So I'm just going to repeat the process. I do the red one first and then the orange, and I just kind of, you know, make it however I want it.
Crazy. Oh, I wanna be scared, don't wanna know, I wanna feel good.
And then you just want to let them dry. It took about 10 minutes to dry, you guys, not long at all. And then this is what they look like. They're nice and matte. Then you want to take your fake bouquet of flowers and fold the bottoms up just so they sit lower in the jar. And then kind of adjust your flowers and you're all set. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this with the 3 bouquets that I have.
I know we're crazy, but I don't want good and I don't want good enough. I want can't sleep, can't breathe without your love. Front porch and one more kiss doesn't make sense to anybody else. Who cares if you're all I think about? I'll search the world and
Now I wanted to kind of spice these up a little bit, so I did take this Reefa stuff and I decided to wrap it around the jars. For the smaller one I did wrap it around the middle, and then for the other bigger jars I wrapped it around the top. But I wrapped them around probably 3 times and then just tied it in a bow and then cut off the excess. I feel like it just gives it a more fall vibe and looks really pretty and a little bit rustic, so I loved these a lot.
oh, but I don't want good and I don't want good enough. I want can't sleep, can't breathe without your love.
Next up, we're making this cute scarecrow. What inspired me to do this is I really wanted some straw, but I couldn't have any outside my apartment because I don't have grass. So I'm getting straw, my choice of basket, a little scarecrow, 2 garlands, some acorns, and a fake pumpkin. So the first thing we're going to do is take the basket and put some straw in it. I filled mine up about halfway. And I just didn't want it to be like too full to where I couldn't put stuff in it. So I did it about halfway. And I recommend doing this straw stuff outside because, oh my gosh, it got so messy. And then I'm going to take my scarecrow and I'm going to pull him out of his hay. And it was perfect because he had a little stick on his butt, so he just sat perfectly in the basket. So I'm going to sit him in the corner and then put the fake pumpkin right next to him. And then I'm going to take the garland and I'm just going to measure this around and cut off any excess that needs to be cut off. And I like the leaves in this because it makes it look really outdoorsy and pretty. So I just loved it a lot. He looks like he's sitting outside, right?
So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you?
So after that, I'm just going to put in a little bit more straw just to kind of, you know, fluff it up a bit. And then I'm taking these cute acorns and just tossing them in here just to make it look, you know, outside-ish. And then he is done. I absolutely love this one. I just think it is so cute.
Where you from? You might be the one who's running.
Next up, we're making this a fall candle holder, and I love this. This one is definitely a little bit more time consuming. So you're going to need a bowl, your favorite candle, the wreath again, glue, your choice of fillers, and also leaves that you would want. So this does take a little bit more time, but I really love the outcome of it. I was kind of nervous at first because obviously this was the first time I was trying it, and the glue was kind of hard to work with. I definitely had to sit there and hold the leaf on there for a hot minute, but once it sets, it will not go anywhere. So in this pack of leaves, it has a pack of small leaves and larger leaves. I took the smaller leaves and just wrapped it around. I don't want the top of the leaf to be too much over the bowl, just maybe poking out a little bit. But since I'm going to be having flames right there, I don't, you know, want anything to catch on fire, so just be careful about that. But I'm just going to stick these leaves on in no particular order, just however I feel like they need to go on. And I recommend doing this with your hand just to kind of press the leaf onto the bowl, just so it sets in place really nicely. So this is what it looks like when you've done that. And then I'm taking the bigger leaves and just stuffing them in the bottom, just so there's some added color down there.
Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own.
And then you could leave it like this if you wanted to and just toss your little candle in there, and you can't see the name or anything if you have a Bath & Body Works candle. And it looks really cute, but I like mine a little bit more elevated. So I'm going to take these acorns and just kind of do a mixture of the orange and the brown ones, and then kind of level them out and then put your candle on top. And I just think it looks really cute. So I wanted to spice it up just a little bit more, and I'm going to take this raffia. I don't know what this stuff is called. I know I'm going to be like getting hounded for this, but I'm going to wrap it around the bowl. And again, like the candles, I'm going to just tie it up and cut off the excess, and you're done. It's really, really cute and super festive. I love this much more than any other Bath & Body Works candle holder. Next, I'm doing this Birdcage. This is a fun pop of color to have. So I'm taking a Birdcage I got on sale, 2 things of garland, pine cones, pumpkins, and a little acorn, which is just what I wanted to fill it with. You could totally put a fake bird in there if you wanted to, but I thought that was a little bit creepy and I didn't want it looking at me. So I'm going to take the Birdcage and fill it up about halfway with this garland.
Ain't no words to describe you, baby. All I know is that you take me high. Can you tell that you drive me crazy? 'Cause I can't get you out of my mind. Think of you when I'm going to bed. When I wake up, think of you again. You are my homie lover.
And then I'm just going to start putting the stuff that I bought in there. So I'm taking a couple pine cones, a couple of the pumpkins, whatever you want to put in here, do it. I mean, it's whatever your heart desires. It's just a fun way to add pops of color and to also kind of have the fall Thanksgiving theme. And I think the Birdcage gives it more rustic look, so I just loved it. So I also did add a little bit of the garland in the top as well, and just to have a little bit more color up there. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I just did it because I loved all the color and I really liked the way that it turned out. It's a super easy project to do, and it was pretty affordable as well.
Baby, you make me hot like an oven. Since you came, you know what I discovered.
Last up, we're doing this DIY chalkboard pumpkin. So this is really, really easy. You're just going to need a large pumpkin. This one is fake. And then your chalkboard paint, then a chalk marker. So what you're going to do is just take your pumpkin outside and just spray it all over with chalkboard paint. And I just did mine with the spray going vertical. It was the easiest I felt like. So you just want to make sure the pumpkin is completely covered.
People ask me how, you're the reason why.
And I don't know if you guys have been seeing this lately, but the black pumpkins are totally in, especially the chalkboard pumpkins. So this is just fun to make, and you can make this with like your family or friends. I really love it. So after that, you want it to definitely dry overnight, and then you're good to go ahead and draw on it. So I'm just taking my chalk marker. I feel like it's just easier. It is a little bit difficult to draw on these pumpkins, but you know what? Just take your time and you'll do a great job. So you can decorate it however you want, and when you're done, this is what it looks like. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this DIY video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. And I will see you all in my next video. Happy fall. Bye.
With the boys in town, we go out around and around, young and free.